Morning everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to drive a manual car. As you can see, the steering wheel is on the left side, so I'm in America, but don't worry, this translates no matter where you are in the world. If the steering wheel is on the right side, the left side, it's all the same. So hopefully this is helpful, but as you're learning how to drive a manual car, you're going to make mistakes, but don't worry, this is a pretty simple thing. It's just going to take some time, but anyone can do this. So let's get going. So as we get going here, there's really only three things you need to worry about. So down under here, you've got your standard pedals, right, which are your accelerator and the brake. But this little fella over here, this is what's called the clutch, right? So when you're driving, you really only need to worry about the accelerator, so making sure you're giving the car enough juice, and the clutch, which is going to allow you to change gear. And this is what's different, right? So some people call this a gear stick, some people call this a stick shift, but this is the manual part of driving, right? This is why it's called manual. But you can see, this is what allows me to change gear, but I'm not actually able to change gear unless I push this fella, the clutch, right? So in order to change gear, I have to push this guy all the way in. And now that I've got him pushed all the way in, you see I can change gear. I can go into first, into second, into third, and so on. But as soon as I take my foot off the clutch, I'm no longer able to shift gear. I can't get it anywhere. So that's the first thing to know. Okay, so now we're here and we're driving the vehicle. But I am in what's called neutral. So you'll hear if I try to change gear, right? Can't do it. And if I push the accelerator without being in gear, this is what happens. So the car's revving, the engine's revving, but I'm not moving anywhere, right? So in order to move, remember, I need to go into first gear. So first gear is over here. But what do I need to do? I need to push the clutch in. That's what's going to allow me to go into first gear, right? And now we're going to do what's called the exchange. So I'm going to ease off the clutch. You can see my foot slowly coming off while pushing down on the accelerator, giving the vehicle just a little bit of juice. And now we're moving. And now driving a manual is just like moving up the ladder. So I'm in first gear. Now I need to go into second gear to go a little bit faster, right? So again, I need to push the clutch in. Now I'm up here, I'm down into second. And now do the exchange. You can ease off the clutch, give the vehicle a little bit of juice. And now we're driving in second, okay? And so that's it really. We're just gonna move up and down the ladder. If we wanna go faster, we need to make sure that we're moving fast enough and giving the vehicle enough juice.